good morning all. Hope you can hear me. I'll be checking before I post this, make sure everything's good. Well, it's the 1st of April. Hopefully nobody's playing too big of shenanigans today. I've certainly been dealing with some interesting stuff. Yesterday, I got up to Milwaukee to find that the load I was assigned had been pushed out to the 3rd. It doesn't work for me. I'm sure it wouldn't work for you either. Needless to say, I got on the phone and sent messages to who I needed to send messages to. I was told to head down to the Chicago yard that we have. That's a tiny yard. Anyway, I was there for about an hour before I got load information. It took me an hour to get there. Now I'm just heading up to Minnesota, so I got plenty of hours on my clock to get this to where it's needed to be today. Doesn't deliver till tomorrow. That's alright. I kind of upset myself last night.
1.25 miles. Keep left on I-90.
And I say I upset myself because, after all, you are the one in control of your emotions. So I upset myself last night hearing something that I didn't want to hear. But it certainly got me to thinking this morning about where I would actually like to be in my own personal life.
Be in either of the 2 left lanes.
For the past month or two, I've kind of been living in a fantasy land in a way. And
continue on I-90.
After hearing what I heard last night, kind of snapped me out of it. And I'm going to be rededicating myself to the things that are going to make me happy, rather than me trying to make others happy. If they can't be happy with me, well, then they don't need to be with me. It's interesting how quickly one can be drawn into something that's not necessarily them. I asked to be where I'm at with this particular person. And the problem is I forgot. But I was certainly pulled back to the reality of what I asked for. track I go. I had a 5-year plan. I still have that 5-year plan. I've got a 10-year plan. I still have that plan. They are all attainable so long as I stick to my path and not stray onto other people's paths. When you stray onto other people's paths, things get muddled. And although you may be happy in the moment, in the long run, you probably won't. As you can tell by my window, it is a beautiful day out. There wasn't a whole lot to see, means that I'm kind of in a highly populated area, so I didn't. That's the whole reason why I've got the camera on me. That just about says it all. Like I said, I'm headed to Minnesota. In another week and a half, I'll be headed home. And I've got several plans in the works. I do have plans. I mean, I'm going to be teaching my daughter how to drive a manual transmission, as well as my friend. Teach her. Probably going to teach my friend first, being that it's where I keep my vehicles at. And so my friend has been driving for, well, a long time. She's never learned how to drive a manual standard transmission. Like to learn, so it shouldn't take long. Last time I taught somebody that didn't know squat about a standard transmission, I taught him in 15 minutes. I taught him because at the time I was in car sales. He came to me,
continue on
said,
I-90.
I want this truck. That truck happened to be a standard transmission. So I took him on a test drive. I drove. He said, I like, and signed on the dotted line. I said, no worries, man. You'll drive this off the lot today. I took him out, drove him around the lot, and in 15 minutes he drove off in his new truck. So teaching somebody is real simple for me, mainly because I've got the patience of a fish. My daughter, she hasn't been driving as long, but she does want to learn. So hell, we'll get her taught as well. I think she wants to learn just because she wants to be able to drive it. that's the only way she can do it, is if she learns how. The vehicle I bought, a 4-door Jeep, vehicle that she really wants. But it certainly wouldn't hurt for her to know how to drive a standard transmission. Now if we can just get her boyfriend, husband, whatever, driving as well. He isn't driving yet. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Let this run a little bit long. So far with this epidemic as it is, yesterday's incidents is the first problems I've had. So hopes are high. Freight's there. Everybody stay safe. Talk to you later.